friends, it's Denise. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a plan with me for a week in September, and I'm going to be using a kit that is from my shop called Starlight. But first I'm going to flip through the previous week because I did not record a plan with me, so I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I used a odd loop kit called Plant Party, and I really like how it turned out. The colors are really pretty, and I really like the original artwork that odd loop uses. I actually had a chance to do a live plan with me on my Instagram account, so follow me on there in case I do another one. But I typically record all my videos to post on YouTube, but if the week is too busy and I don't have time, then I'll probably just make it a live video. I did a quick flip through of the pages that come in the kits, but my format hasn't changed, so nothing new there. And now I'm just placing down the bottom washi at the bottom of the page. I had a lot of fun doing the artwork for this kit. I really like galaxy and space prints, so I wanted to definitely make my September kit something space related, and I did a little bit of research to teach myself how to do that on Photoshop, and this is the outcome. And I really like the colors of purple, pink, and this blue tint, and I think it turned out really nice. So I put down the quote box in the sidebar section. It says "Starlight raining over me," and it is a lyric from one of my favorite songs. I will leave a link to it down below. Then I placed down 2 habit trackers, still tracking my skincare and reading every night, which both I have been doing very poorly, but oh well. Underneath that, I tracked the book of the week in a label that is from Sticky Fingers Co. I'm using a permanent marker that Sherry, aka Planning Peep, gifted to me, so thank you, Sherry. Underneath that, I put a purple to-do header and I layered on top the Happy Mail sticker. I placed down a 3-heart ombre checklist and wrote down the places I was expecting mail from. And then underneath that, I used an exercise header and used the full box weekly tracker. And then I moved on to Monday, which was Labor Day. If you're wondering what those dark marks are on the planner, they are from the previous week when I used that same permanent marker directly on the planner. And so I wouldn't recommend doing that because it obviously bleeds through and does a lot of shadowing. But I love using it on premium matte and glossy stickers. So on Monday I placed down a today header, and I'm taking one of the half boxes and my brush pen, which is linked down below, and I just hand lettered Labor Day. I was fortunate enough to have that day off of work, so we grabbed some brunch with Brian's old coworker who was moving back to Canada, and so we just decided to have one last American meal. So I wrote that down on one of the labels and I layered on top that really cute grape jam jar from my shop. By the way, all the stickers that I'm using in this spread are from my shop, minus like a few that I'm going to mention, and I'll just say where they're from, but everything else is from my shop, so I'm not going to just keep repeating that line. Next, I placed down a full box, and it's printed seamlessly, so you could just put them all in the same row, but I like to scatter my full boxes, so that's what I'm going to do, and I really like all of the little planets and stars and constellations that I drew. So I placed that down, and then afterwards we had a board game night. So I wrote that in one of the thin labels, and I took the different colored circle dots and I wrote down each game that we played, which included Flashpoint, Smash 4, and Wits and Wagers. All of those games are really fun and I would recommend you check them out. And then of course that day I got some milk tea, so I layered a doodle sticker on top of a pink flag, and then for dinner we got some Chinese food to go. Moving on to Tuesday, I placed a Little Things header on top just to change up the colors, followed by another full box. That day I received some very important mail from Erin Condren. I ordered an hourly planner just for work, and I have really been loving it lately, and I've kind of been neglecting my vertical planner, sadly, but I still really like using it, and if you follow me on Instagram, you can see my hourly layouts. So I placed down a mail circle icon and wrote Erin Condren in one of the thin labels, followed by a purple to-do header. I needed to stop by the post office, so I took one of the labels and wrote that down, and I layered on top a envelope sticker from Peel Pandemonium. I didn't like how it looked with all of the white space, so I moved the circle icon with the envelope to the right, and I placed down a colorful flag, and I layered on top one of the Star Deco stickers, and then I also put the payday sticker at the top of the day. So you may have noticed that starting this week, I don't include any of my work-related tasks anymore since I got that hourly planner, and so everything here that I write is just my personal life or things related to YouTube or things related to my Etsy shop. Since a lot of my work has to remain confidential, I figured it would be better this way. So I placed down a 3-heart ombre checklist and I wrote print and cut because I had to work on some orders, and I also wanted to record videos, so I put that plan sticker down as well. And then in the evening, we watched Terrace House with our friends, and then that's pretty much it for Tuesday. So I filled up the blank space at the bottom with some of the washi strips. Wednesday was basically the beginning of autumn for me because I believe I got my first pumpkin spice latte for the season. So I placed down a Today header, a 3-arrowed sticker, and I layered on top the coffee time sticker. And then I wrote in PSL with an arrow drawn to the coffee cup. For lunch, I got some sushi from Safeway because it was really cheap and nearby. So I wrote that on a meals label, which I'm now seeing that I placed down crookedly, so I'm going to fix that off camera. Underneath that, I placed down another full box, and this one is really cute because it has that little alien spaceship. The next clips got cut, but I just placed down a TV label to mark watching episodes of Once Upon a Time on Netflix. I also caught up on YouTube videos, so I layered a binge watch sticker on top of a laptop label. And I needed to work on things for my shop, so I put down a to-do header, and I cut up one of the heart checklists, which I really liked this time because there's a galaxy pattern in the background, and I wrote down all of my tasks. I placed down a star deco to fill up some white space, and a Mara the Marshmallow emoji to show how I was feeling that evening. Flipping to the other half of the week, I put a to-do header at the top, and I got another pumpkin spice latte, so I wrote that in one of the third boxes, and I layered on top a coffee cup sticker. I also put down one of the heart check flags, and I wrote down some things that I wanted to do on Instagram, and I wanted to reply some messages as well. And then I filled up some space with the little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. that is working in front of a laptop with a coffee cup, because that is exactly what I looked like at work. After that, I put down another full box, and this one has a constellation of the Libra symbol, which I'm born in September, so I'm a Libra. And then it also has a really cute planet and some stars. For dinner that night, I took a meals label and I wrote BFBF, which is a reference to a comic from Katana Comics, and I will also link that down below, but it's basically best friend who's a boyfriend who also brings food, and that's what Brian did for me that day. He brought some food back from his company, and because they give them food at night. And so then after that, I put an important sticker on top of a thin label because I paid off one of my credit card debts, which is amazing for me, and it wasn't that much, but for me, it was just kind of looming over my head for a while, so I was really happy that I did that. So I wrote that in and I put a credit card circle icon next to it. We also did laundry that night, so I took the laundry sticker and I layered that on top of a third box. Friday was a pretty chill day. I started with a Today header at the top, followed by a Friday sticker. And before working, I didn't really care about Fridays, but now that I have a normal weekday job, I love it when it's Friday and I really want to mark it in my planner, so that's what I did. I put down another full box, and then underneath that I put a 3-arrowed sticker and a silhouette sticker to mark that I was printing and cutting orders. Underneath that I used a half box and a hand-lettered print and cut. We got some Thai food with our friends that night, so I wrote that on a meals label, and then we took a lift back home, so I marked that with a car icon and a circle dot. Several of my friends, including Brian, decided to go out that night, but I decided to stay home because I'm a total grandma and I just had no energy to go out and dance. And instead, I watched The Edge of 17 with my friend at home, and I just wrote that in the movie marquee. For the weekend, I covered up the black headers at the top with some washi strips, and then I placed down the weekend banner with the rocket ship and planet. Saturday was a pretty lazy day in the beginning, so I put that down. I also used a 3-arrowed sticker and a Sleepy Maru to mark my laziness of that morning. I also filled up some blank space with another deco sticker. For lunch, we had some Chinese takeout, so I wrote that on a meals label, and then I placed down a full box, and that one has a really cute bear constellation and rocket ship. And next, I was really eager to place that final full box down, so I just did it for Sunday evening, and then I went back and I wrote in on this TV label that we watched Jane the Virgin while we ate lunch. So I just rearranged some stickers, and then I moved the full box a little bit lower. I filmed some videos that day, so I used a camera and thin label to mark that. At night, we went out to see my friend DJ at a club for the first time, so we were really proud of him, so I wrote that in a half box, and I also used the star banner sticker because he's obviously the star of the night, and then I also put down a shots sticker because we did a little bit of drinking. On Sunday, I woke up pretty early and I took some Instagram pictures, so I used a Polaroid camera sticker on top of a flag to mark that, and then we went to our friend's birthday brunch, so I wrote that in a third box with the little heart balloon layered on top. And I took the grilled cheese sticker from Plans with Vanessa's shop, which was perfect because it was a grilled cheese themed party. And they were actually really good, even though we arrived late, but there were still some sandwiches for us to eat. So this friend is a foster parent, so when we were there were 3 foster kittens who were so adorably cute. And I love cats. If you know me in real life, then my friends would definitely tell you that I'm a cat person. So I played with these cats basically the entire time that I was there. It was a really hot day, so they just kind of wanted to nap, but once I took out the toys, they were chasing it and all over it, so I just love cats. So like I mentioned, it was really hot, so we decided to go to Super Cute and grab a drink, and I got the grapefruit green tea there, which is really nice because it's refreshing and they use grapefruit pulp in the drink. It was a different friend's birthday that day, so we decided to go to another milk tea place to grab her favorite drink, which is at Wonderful Cafe. At night, we had dinner to celebrate her birthday, so I wrote that in a half box and I placed down a heart banner, and I also layered on top the little birthday candle. I flipped my planner back to the sidebar section to fill up that empty space at the bottom, and I just put some washi strips, and then I decorated the top of the page with the remaining deco pieces and the colorful circle dots and hearts. So that is it for this spread. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this plan with me. If you're interested in buying this kit, it is still available in my shop and it probably will stay there permanently. Like I mentioned, September is my birth month, and by the time this video is posted, it'll be the week of my birthday, and to celebrate, I'm going to be posting a video every single day this week, and I have a whole scheduled plan, so let's hope I stick to it, and I have a lot of interesting videos that I want to share with you guys, including a haul, and I'm definitely posting that Austin vlog at the end of the week. So subscribe if you want to see those videos and click the like button if you enjoyed watching. Also follow me on Instagram if you want to interact with me on there. I'm a little bit more active and you can message me in the direct messages if you want to chat. So alright, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!